Hey guys! So today we are going to be undecorating for Christmas, and the reason I'm doing a voiceover is because I originally had this edited to like 40 minutes and then I rewatched it and I was like, nah. First of all, a lot of it I was mumbling and you couldn't really understand what I was saying, and the other parts were just didn't make any sense, my ramblings. I don't know um, much about my ramblings, but I've done it my whole life. The only person in the world that's ever been able to really make sense of my ramblings was my mom. So it is what it is there. But I I did see a therapist because I was diagnosed with depression and anxiety before my mom passed away. But she was telling me, based off of my assessment, that I most likely had this my whole entire life, and that the ramblings is basically my anxiety, like talking stuff out to for myself to even make sense of it. And so I guess that's what it is. But to you guys, it's probably not entertainment. So I decided just let's do a voiceover. So here I basically am going to be taking 3 small trees, the 2 that were in the dining room and the 1 that was in the kitchen, and I'm going to put them in this closet. Now you won't see me undecorate the kitchen in this video or put that tree in this closet, but I promise you it's in there. For some reason in my mind I thought I recorded all of that, but then looking back on it, it's the same day we took down the village, and my husband was wanting to get all the Christmas stuff in the garage, so I kind of like not rushed, but I went ahead and took down all the Christmas stuff and the rest of Christmas off camera, because when I'm recording I tend to take longer to do things, because a lot of times I try to switch up the angles and make it a little more interesting. This video is I almost scrapped it all together, but I said, you know what, I'm not gonna waste hours of footage. I will get it, edit it down to a decent video, which 20 minutes is good enough, right? So anyway, now I'm putting all the larger things in the closet, because they do take up a lot of room in totes, and I was trying to minimize the amount of totes we use this year. Obviously, when we move, I will have to put the stuff in totes or something to get it from this place to the next place, but I'm not planning on moving unless the landlord either sells the house or my husband's job moves them again, or they say, hey, you're going to be here for the long haul, and then we find a place, more permanent place. So that's the plan for that. Also, if my husband also if my landlord ever sells this house for a decent amount, I may consider buying it, because I do like the house. If it was my house, I would change some things, but wouldn't we all in a rental? We all think, oh, if this was my house, I would do this, this, and this. But yeah, anyway. So here I'm kind of discussing the game plan. That's another part of reason why I opted to voice over this video, because like you guys don't need to know why I'm packing things the way I'm packing them. Again, it's myself working through stuff, but out loud. Drink. But so that's what I'm doing here, and believe it or not, I think that particular clip was about 20 minutes long before I sped it up. Anyway, now we're going to be taking down these stockings, and I'm going to basically be telling you guys, hey, these stockings I bought at Hobby Lobby, and I went after Christmas. They didn't have them. And here's what I'm thinking. Stores are no longer keeping items that they can just ship back to the warehouse to sell next year. They're and it's made after Christmas shopping kind of boring, and it's made it impossible for a lot of people to get new Christmas decor because they thrive for that after Christmas markdown. And now that a lot of stores aren't doing after Christmas markdowns anymore, a lot of people are having to turn to like Goodwill, Facebook Marketplace, and stuff like that, and they're never really getting pieces that they truly love in their home. We went after Christmas to look at Christmas trees, and the only things that were left were trees as small as we already have or smaller. And I really wanted a bigger white Christmas tree for the Disney tree because I'm outgrowing that tree. And we also wanted to see if we could find a pre-lit tree to replace the tree in the living room, which I did put that tree on Facebook Marketplace for $40, and no one has messaged me about it. So, and I know after Christmas is not the best time to sell Christmas stuff, but anyway, back to those stockings, because there was a story behind that. I was basically telling you guys I wanted to get some for the rest of my family, even though they're probably never going to come down for Christmas. But in the off chance they do come down, or in the off chance we do our Gatlinburg Christmas, I wanted to have matching stockings for everyone, for whatever we decide to do. But I wanted to get them after Christmas, so I wasn't paying full price for them, right? What am I talking about here? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember. I think I was discussing... I don't remember, to be honest with you. Anyway, so yeah, and when I say, oh, hold on, is it in this clip? No, I'll get to it. I need to slow down. I'm trying to like keep up with this video, but I have to remember, it's sped up like times 4, and I can only talk in times 1, so, oh yeah, I'm again discussing how I'm going to be packaging things up, how I have to go to the garage and look for original boxes for some of the stuff, and I am still debating at this point if I'm going to keep the manger or not. That Precious Moments one right there, not the one that was my mom's. Alright, so here I need the snow for the Santa house that was on the other table, so we are going to take all of this stuff out. I'm telling you guys about the little houses there. They got original boxes as well. Sarah Plain and Tall is a Hallmark series. Asked my mother-in-law if she wanted them back. She mumbled something, didn't hear, don't know. Anyway, so that's that. I'm also was telling you guys I think I'm gonna keep those lights up, which I did. I ended up like wrapping them kind of in a wave, and so anyway, we're packaging up the Precious Moments. I said I was gonna go ahead and keep it, and then next year if I decided I wasn't feeling it as much, because like it was one of those things where this table was kind of just like, it is what it is at this point. It wasn't really the best decorated thing. Again, this is my first year in this house decorating, so I did not get everything exactly how I wanted it, and trial and error. I like to switch things up every year anyway, so my house will probably never look the same at Christmas time, besides the trees. The trees will obviously look somewhat the same because it's going to be the same ornaments. Our ornaments, I have very few filler ornaments at this point. Most of our ornaments actually have meaning to them. Oh, this is the part. That thing came on by itself. I will show you guys here in a minute. It's one of those clicker things. You got to like slide to click it on and off, and it kind of just came on by itself, and it freaked me out. Not saying this house is haunted. It could be my mom. It could be one of my grandparents. It could be one of Justin's grandparents. It could be our cat that passed away. Cats. It could be our dog that passed away. I mean, I'm not saying for sure it's haunted. It's just a possibility, right? Anyway, now I'm discussing, hey, we're going to go put the snowman in here. So, I'm about to go off on a pet peeve. I'm going to show you guys here in a minute. One of the snowmen, little baby snowmen, have a tag on it. This is a common occurrence with a lot of my mother-in-law's things. For some reason, she leaves tags on crap. It drives me nuts. So, next year the tag will be coming off. I've already decided if she doesn't want anything back, I'm taking the tags off. I'm not gonna keep them with tags on them. I'm gonna keep them because I like them, but I'm not gonna have tags on them, is what I'm basically saying. So this snowman, the bird fell off before Christmas, and we repaired it, and then it falls off again. Maybe not that one. Maybe it's the other one. Nope, I probably said right there it fell off. Okay, yeah, I did. Anyway, so yeah, because it was the man. That's the woman snowman. Snow person, whatever you want to call it. Anyway. It's hard keeping up with this video. I'm trying to give you guys a play-by-play, but like I said, I can only talk at speed 1, not speed 4. And it's speed 4. Man. Okay, so what was I saying before? I was complaining about something. Oh, these wine glasses. I want more of the wine glass decorations. I like them. My mother-in-law made these for us back in 2016, and we did ask her if she would make us more, and she asked us what characters, and we were like, whichever ones, we're not too picky about it, she basically knows my decor style and stuff like that, so, see Stitch down in the corner sitting there licking his feet. Oh, Lord. I'm trying to think of what else to talk about. I'm looking for things to put in that box, and we're gonna move here to the messy table, which ignore that. I got Girl Scout cookies, I got cat treats, I got empty Amazon boxes that need to go in recycling, which this has all been cleared by now. It's all clean. So anyway, we're getting all the Christmas stuff off there. This Mr. and Mrs. Claus, I have to empty, which I do end up emptying, and you'll see me holding them up at the end of the video, towards the end of the video, and I'm just going to say it here now, so because I probably won't remember towards the end of the video. We used that all of December, half of November, and 2 weeks into January. There was so much salt and pepper still in there. I thought they would be almost empty. No, they were still so full. I don't get it, because we salt and pepper our food basically every meal. So you would think they would have been closer to empty than they were. But they weren't. And I ended up putting it in a separate bowl than my salt and pepper holder, because it was just too much for my salt and pepper holder, and I made a salt and pepper mixture, which I've since used all of. So yeah, so I'm basically showing you guys I still got the original boxes for some of these things, and they've survived in the original boxes and nothing else, so I'm just leaving them in the original boxes and not messing with that. Some of the things I did not keep the original boxes for this year, but it was my stuff, stuff that was originally mine, never my mother-in-law's or my husband's, but just my stuff. So he wanted to not put the one house back in the box that we've put it in for years, and I told him no, because the minute he just wraps it up and sticks it in a tote is when it gets broken. We're not doing that. if it breaks, it's gonna break in the dang box that we've had for years for it, which is, I believe, a heater box. I could be wrong. The heater box might have been for the small Santa house. But anyway, he ended up putting it in there because originally I seen the box sitting there after he packed it up, and I said, where'd you put the Santa house or the village or whatever? And he said, I just wrapped it and put it in tote. And I said, no. we bickered about it. We don't really argue, but we bickered about it for a while. I said, no, put it back in the box because it's not gonna, I'm not gonna have it break and then you be pissy about it. So anyway, so we're filling up this tote. This is tote 2. Stitch just barked at the Amazon driver. And that's me going out to get the Amazon. Oh no, nope. That's it. It wasn't the Amazon driver. It was the landlord, I think. Yeah, that was the landlord telling us get the pool clean, which we've been working on. So anyway, here we are, bathroom. Woohoo! Ignore the mess in the bathroom, that's what I say. And the lights fell down, I guess, while we were out of town for Christmas, so they're dead anyway. I've wrapped them in cardboard and to keep them from getting tangled up. Took the batteries out. By the way, I said it at the beginning of the video, but I didn't say it in the voiceover. Make sure you take your batteries out of all your products before packing them up at Christmas, because if you do not take them out, you run the chance of the acid leaking, and then your product's completely ruined after that. So take your batteries out, people. Alright, here I'm complaining about the totes not stacking right. Whatever. And we're gonna shove the rest of this stuff in there. And I'm debating. I honestly don't know what to say at this point. Oh yeah, I was showing you guys the new trees I bought. That was it after Christmas that I found, was those 2 trees at Walmart. Oh, I'm gonna put stuff in that thing. I think I ended up putting a cup. Those didn't fit. I ended up taking them out. Those are up in the pantry now. Not pantry, but cabinet. Anyway, we're almost out of time, so I'm just going to go ahead and start saying my ending stuff. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I really do appreciate it. And if you do enjoy them, please subscribe. I'd appreciate that as well. And leave me comments down below. I would really appreciate hearing from you guys. Any feedback at all, good or bad. I mean, just don't be too ugly about it. You know what I mean? You can leave me a you can criticize me, but try to do it in a polite way. You know what I mean? There's so much hatred in this world. We don't need to add to it. So anyway, what was I saying? Yes, please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, all the things, and I will see you guys in the next one. Here I am complaining about Mr. and Mrs. Claus being full of salt and pepper. Oh man, but yeah. This video, I will be so surprised if any of you guys even made it this far. I would appreciate it though. Yeah, guys, you are the best by far. And I will see you guys in the next one, and enjoy.
Nobody needs to know. Surrender to the grief. Nobody needs to know. Let go. We stir it up, create rings. We make something out of nothing. Get your